Righto guys, well the van's done 10,000 Ks, 6 months on the road, so I thought I'll do a little review so you guys can catch up and see how she went and if I'm still happy with the van or am I pissed off. Excuse the noise, where we are, there's a bit of traffic out the front there, so you got to get the traffic noise every now and again. So the van, 10,000 Ks, 6 months. We've just had it serviced, so she's had a 10,000 service, which I'll get onto that shortly. Am I still happy? Yes and no. The majority of van has gone really well. So we'll start off with the structural. The chassis and everything, no cracks, everything's good. Walls, the frame, everything's held in really well. No issues there at all. Suspension, as you know, ours is a SRT19 fully off-road. So we've got the independent dual axle suspension, which is Petters, 2 shocks, coil sprung each wheel. No issues whatsoever. Really good. Excellent on and off-road. I've checked the suspension out on mechanics since I got home. Beautiful, no dramas at all. Everything else outside really well. Jockey wheel failed on us, as you would have seen in the previous video, so we had to replace the jockey wheel. A couple $100 out of my pocket, so that one's been replaced, but everything outside's been pretty good. Now the only thing we did run us outside is the alignment of the wheels, so I've chewed out some tyres on the right hand side. Everything underneath is pretty good, the bushes are good. My mechanic, he's just aligned it a bit better for us underneath, but it will need a laser alignment. So whenever you get these vans, it definitely pays to get a laser alignment, and then you will never have to touch the wheel alignment again for a long while. So that'll go in for a laser alignment and get sorted out, and then I can put new tyres on her. Excuse the squinting, it's bloody hot, it's 40 degrees. I haven't got the aircon on, got the windows open, but she is bloody hot at the moment, getting close to Christmas. Inside, the cupboards, the oven, the stove, the aircon, the hatches, everything's meant no difference till the 5,000 service we did a review on. Everything works really well inside. There's no other major issues. Everything went really well. Now the biggest thing I've come across is still the window issue. So if you look back on the videos, you'll know my 2 main windows have blown out. They've separated because they use a generic 2-piece window and the glue comes unstuck and they separate. Now, I'm pissed off. I'm going to let you know now, I'm pissed off because every single window on the van is now starting to separate or has separated. Warranty, I'm still waiting on the 2 large ones to come in. They haven't got them. They'll be after Christmas, so it's been 3 months waiting for 2 windows. Now I put a claim in for the other windows. God knows how long that's going to be to get windows. This is what's pissed me off. You pay all this money for these vans and they use generic crap. I mean, it's not just this van, other vans use these same windows. They should be swapping them over to a better brand. They're rubbish, they're absolutely rubbish, and I'm pissed off. Because I'm probably going to have to tape up all these windows and drive around for the next 2-3 months before I can get them replaced. And then when I get them replaced, are they going to do it again? So, I'm not happy at all with the windows in this van. So I'll give you that up front, and that's on most of these vans, and other company vans as well. So, yeah, not happy at all. Also on the roof, I've noticed the solar panels. They don't have the aluminium solar panels on these roofs. They got like a little acrylic stick-on panel, and I've got 3 panels on the roof, and the corners are starting to lift already on them. Not a big deal. I can probably just push them back down and silicone back down, but they are starting to lift. And that's another known issue with this van as well. So that's that. And batteries. So I'll replace both batteries under warranty. So both batteries are gone. Same batteries, same Chinese rubbish has gone back into them. Once they're out of warranty, I'll probably swap over and put some really good lithiums in. But the 2 lithiums I swapped them with are still the generic Chinese brand, which are not very good. So, but they should get me through another year, and then I can put some decent ones in the van. So all in all, look, am I still happy with the van? I am. There's a point there I thought, oh bugger, I've had enough, I just want to sell it. But the window issues, when you come down to it, they're just windows. A lot of other vans are having the same problems, but I'm just pissed off because you pay a lot of money for these vans and you're getting these issues in windows which you should not have, because it does stop the way you want to travel and how you want to travel. And I've got a van that's got taped up ugly windows. So yeah, not happy with that, but we'll move on from that and hopefully get these new windows in the next few months. Servicing. So how did I go once my mechanic serviced it? What did he find? It went really well. He didn't find any issues. He went through the chassis, no cracks, anything like that. We pulled the bearings out. So after 10,000 Ks, I like to replace bearings, which you should do. So we pulled the Chinese bearings out and put good Japanese bearings in for the next 10,000. And believe it or not, the bearings were still in excellent working condition. And I'm going to keep them as spares. There's nothing wrong with them, which surprised the hell out of me. Brakes, magnets in the brakes, everything was spot on, everything was fine. So no issues there. He didn't find any other issues with the van, which is really, really good. That's because I had it serviced at 1,000 kilometers. So you have to have your van serviced at 1,000 Ks. He took those Chinese bearings out, repacked them with good grease, took the crap grease out. He adjusted all the brakes, put the bearings back in, put it all together on its 1,000, and that's what got it through to its 10. If you don't do that 1,000, you're going to be in all sorts of problems. So make sure you get your 1,000 K service done, and that'll get you to your next one. And they'll tell you if the bearings are rubbish or not. Because when he did mine, my castle nuts are loose, so he had to do everything properly, do them all up, take the bearings out, and it could have saved disaster going across the Nullarbor. So make sure you get all that stuff done at your 1,000 before you head out. So all in all, yeah, look, I'm happy with the van. It travelled really well on and off-road. I mean, it went some pretty hairy spots off-road. A lot of kilometres on tarmac, some really, really rough, crappy roads across South Australia and Queensland. But it's done all right. I'm just disappointed in the crap aftermarket products that go into these vans. The vans themselves structurally, sound, beautiful. Nothing wrong with van. The Snowy River van is a good van. It's just the aftermarket products like windows and bits and pieces, cosmetic stuff going to these vans that they put in, and it's across a lot of different companies that are rubbish, which for the money you pay, they should be changing this over and putting something better in these vans. So anyway, that was just me ranting and raving. That's our 10,000 6 months on the road. Just me today. Lisa's out walking the dogs. The sun's going down now, so it's not as hot. So you guys have a good Christmas. That's it from us for a while, and we'll probably see you back in a few weeks.